Alright guys, so it's been about a week, maybe a week and a half since I figured out or found out about this boost leak. So I've never had this problem or issue before on any of my cars, period, nonetheless my Type Rs. So I went ahead and I bought a smoke test to go ahead and perform a boost leak check, and hopefully I can figure out how to do it. I've never done one before. I'm just being completely honest and transparent. So let's look at the kit that I bought and see what it is and how it might work. Alright, so here I have the kit. I already opened the box because I'm pretty eager to do this. And I've only seen this before once, but it's pretty plain and simple. It looks like you hook this up to the battery, positive and negative. You have that little chain there to hang it from the hood, along with this tube. And then I guess this is like a white based oil that you put in the machine so that it will generate the smoke. What I'm contemplating right now and figuring out what to do is exactly where to put this. I did check this out and do some research on it, and there are people who I guess either take out the intake and they hook it right up, you know, to where the turbo bolts onto, and they run the smoke test through the turbo. Other people are running this through certain evap hoses. I'm not really certain like where, you know, to put this so that it's beneficial. Other people, other kits, I mean, and other people that I've seen do it, there's like a balloon that blows up, and then you put it right in your intake, and you run it that way. So I guess let's mess around with it and try to figure out where we're gonna put it. Alright, so the kit is all put together. This is pretty cool. They send you an extra pouch. I ordered this on Amazon. I guess I'll put the link below if you guys need one or are interested, depending on if this works good or not. But the kit is all set up. I put the oil in there. I still have 2 pouches left. It says that this is a 120-minute runtime, so I'm going to guess you can use this way more than once. And you just got to be careful to not fill it all the way. It does come with some tools in here, little turkey base right here, and then there's some metal thing in here that I have no idea what that's for. Let's try it out on the car. Alright, so looking at the engine bay, from what I'm gathering, I don't think, I guess I could technically remove this and run the smoke in through here. However, I don't have a balloon. So I don't know how I would do that. I guess I could take this out, and I see people take a plastic bag and block this off so that, you know, you can run the smoke that way. I'm not even sure if this is the best point. There are a ton of other hoses that connect. There is a hose here that goes to the throttle body that I think might be a good point to do. So I'm just gonna look this up a little bit more and do a little bit more research before I go ahead and like start smoking everything, because I don't want to mess anything up. I mean, I don't think it's gonna mess anything up. It's just smoke, but I guess we'll find out where would be the best point of contact to run this smoker and do this test the proper way. So alright, so as you guys can see, I have the smoker hooked up here, and I simply just hung it from the latch, hood latch, and I already have the negative connected. We have the positive there, not connected. I took out this evap hose that goes to the tube, to the throttle body. So I'm just gonna try that and just hope for the best and see if I think it's coming from the tubes from the intercooler, the boost tubes. So hopefully it'll pick something up, and hopefully I do it right. So this is a learning experience for me. It's something I've never dealt with before. I've installed an intercooler before with tubes and couplings and all that stuff. I've never had a boost leak before. I've also never made this, you know, type of horsepower before. This is 540 wheel horsepower. So let's see what happens here, and just pray for the best. No way. So we found it. It is from the freaking throttle body. I just saw a bunch of smoke. Look, I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a ton of smoke coming out. Look at that. Alright, so I'm pretty stoked. That went way better than I expected. Definitely a huge leak coming by the throttle body. It definitely went all the way around. The reason why I'm thinking that it went all the way around is because there was a bunch of smoke coming out of here, which means that it would have to cycle through, I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I kept checking the tubes, from the intercooler. I don't know if this is a proper point to find out if there is a leak here, but there was a ton of smoke coming out right here by the throttle body. So I guess we're gonna start there first and then go from there. But ultimately that worked out way better than I thought. It was way easier than I thought, and I'm just happy I bought this machine. It definitely works. It's pretty cool. I mean, safe and reliable way to find out where your boost leak is at. So let me just clean up a little bit here, and then we'll start taking this stuff apart and remove that throttle body coupling, that rubber coupling there, and see. I bet you it's ripped. I bet you that rubber coupling is most likely ripped because it's the OEM Honda one. Alright, so we got the intake out, and that smoker definitely works because there was still smoke in here. I hope that doesn't mess up or ruin the math. I don't think it does, but now what we have to do is remove the battery, unfortunately, because to take this out is a huge pain in the behind. And then hopefully we can get a replacement rubber coupling to put on the throttle body so we can get the car up and running. If not, whatever, I won't mind working on it, I guess over the weekend, but hopefully I would really just like to enjoy this car. I have really honestly yet to enjoy it, and it's really frustrating me. I've been like really cranky and baby back bitch nonetheless. So let's go ahead and try to get this coupling off. Damn it. All right, so really big pain in the butt to take out the battery tray. This thing is a pain in the ass to take out. We did get the tube out. I forget what you call this. I'm just having a brain fart right now. I think it's the inlet tube. This goes to the throttle body. I'll show you guys here in a second. It smells horrible. I'm hoping, because this looks great and that thing was really in there, so I'm really hoping that the coupler, the rubber coupling, is ripped somewhere, which is, you know, will show a leak, because this thing was in there, man. I mean, it took me all my strength and power to get this thing out. This is a pain in the ass to take out. Hopefully I can get it out. If not, I'll have to wait and then go to Harbor Freight tomorrow and then take it off, but let's see if we can get it out. That was actually a lot easier than I thought. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited. I'm also extremely proud of myself. You know, I just want everybody to be encouraged to try to do something. You know what I mean? I talked to my tuner, I talked to my mechanic, and I love them. I love Jester. He's, you know, super transparent, super upfront, super honest. You know, I spoke with Edwin. He told me that he was gonna make room for me to bring a car, but my biggest thing is he's nearly 2 hours away, and Edwin at Garage R is stout. He was trying to help me out and expedite what project he's working on now just to get me in there to fix this. But ultimately, guys, check this out. It was ripped. It was shredded. I mean, that, look at this, is crazy. And I'm encouraging you guys to try. Just try, you know what I mean? If you have the means to be able to try, don't be scared. Do your best, research, look things up. If you guys have any questions, you could always contact me. Like I said, on my first FK8, I did all my bolt-ons. Other than the flex fuel kit. I did not do the flex fuel kit because I just don't like messing with fuel components. That's just not my forte. But all the bolt-ons, you know, from the inlet, intercooler, the intake, you know, all the bolt-ons that come for any car, really, I've done them myself, so I am familiar, and that's honestly just from me teaching myself and learning and just diving in and taking it apart, and you could easily do it too. So I am super happy that this was the problem. I honestly didn't believe, and this, by the way, Edwin does great work. This has nothing to do with him. These suck. These OEM ones suck under heat. My fastest option right now is just to order another OEM one, but this wasn't Edwin's doing. This was definitely because we're running a lot of boost. I think I'm running 32 PSI, and I don't think this is capable of holding it. So we're gonna get a new one of these. That'll be here Saturday. Thank you, Adriel, for helping me out. Adriel ordered me one already, and then the car should be up and running this weekend. So that's it. I'll show you guys inside the engine bay. All right, guys, so there's the throttle body where I put the paper towel, and I have everything covered up. I believe what's happening is because I'm making so much boost, the coupler here is expanding. So what it is it's getting wider and then it's closing, which is wearing out, which is, you know, why it ripped like that, unfortunately. So what I need to do is find an aftermarket one, but we're not going to have a replacement obviously today. I told you guys Saturday, so at least we found the issue. Pretty much a wrap for this video. I don't know how long or short this video is going to be, but until we get the, you know, coupling back that goes to the body on the intake, the throttle body intake, to the charge pipe, there's really nothing I can do. I have been trying to figure out if they make an aftermarket one for the FK8, and I'm not seeing one. However, Dream Automotive does make one for the FK2 that shows that it is compatible with the FK8. So what I need to do is I need to stop the expansion of the OEM throttle body tube because I'm making too much boost. That's really going to be the solution here to fix that problem. I'm going to put the OEM one that I'm getting on Saturday back on, and because the one from Dream Automotive is obviously going to take time because it's coming from the UK. So shipping, tariffs, and customs, I'm looking at probably a week, maybe 2. And I guess maybe I could wait and just return the one from Honda, but I'm going to reach out to them tomorrow because it is Friday. So if they can get it out to me, if they can ship it tomorrow, then we should be good. I encourage everybody to try to do it on your own if you can. You'll learn something, you'll gain knowledge, it'll be way, way cheaper, and you'll be able to help the next person. So that's all for this one, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.